Target. I hear this is where men come to pick up women, so I'm just gonna make myself available. Nothing so far. Gotta get out of the baby aisle. Maybe in the men's clothing department? They're not here. They're not here either. My favorite part about our Target is that you have to walk all the way to the back to get to the men's section because there are no men that go to Target. Ever. There's 0 men in Target.
If you don't know by now, or if you hadn't heard, the dating pool needs to be shut down expeditiously because there is nothing but pee and poop in it, according to what y'all say. I don't really know because I'm not on dating apps. The only way that I can possibly meet somebody on a date is if I meet them in person because I refuse to get on them things. So my homeboy gonna tell me the other day, just cause the real reason why you haven't met nobody or you're just out here not dating is because you are not outside. And I'm like, sir, I go to Target like every other day. And I was scrolling up and down the miles and I ain't seen nobody. And I'm like, where these men at that y'all say be outside? So then I was like, okay, well, boom, I'm gonna go to Costco because that's where the single daddies be at, or the employees. And also, I ain't seen nobody in there. So I was like, boom, I'm just gonna ride over and get me a massage that I had booked for myself for a little self-care and have somebody rub up on me for 90 minutes because I don't have nobody to be out here to be like, my man gave me a massage. Yeah, I don't got none of that. So I got to pay for those luxuries. Okay. So I got this best 90-minute massage ever, y'all. Took the best nap. It was so good. Love that lady down. I will be back to see her. Actually, one of the things is I do actually love massages, by the way. But anyway, so I went to go study because these bills still got to get paid. I got a test to take and I don't have nobody to help me. So because I ain't got nobody to help me, we got to get on this grind myself. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, like I said, I don't really know what y'all talking about because I'm going to be real with y'all. I haven't been on a date in forever. God willing, I may meet somebody. But at this point, I ain't forcing nothing.
So I keep seeing this question in my comments on my last video, and I can't speak for everybody else, but I actually found mine at Target back in like 2011. So yeah, so I've had mine for about 14 years now. It's been really good. I'll say that. Limited edition and not quite as like customizable as I had hoped. So that part's unfortunate, but I will say that there have been several upgrades available over the years. Huge fan of this feature. Also, this one did come with an expansion pack. So that's fun. I like that. That's been nice. I think really about my only complaint is that I can't figure out how to disable the factory settings that like play the same 5 unfunny jokes on repeat. Been working on that for about 14 years now. Yeah, other than that, I would say 10 out of 10.
Ladies, this is a public service announcement. This is not a drill. If you are sitting at home wondering where your man is, he's at Target. I just left Target and 3 guys, not 1, not 2, but thrice guys have walked up to me and were like, oh, you look gorgeous today. You're so beautiful. You're radiating, all this other stuff. And I'm like, thank you. And the other guy says to me, I'm sitting online and the guy says to me, I just need to tell you how gorgeous you are. Me? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, they are at Target. How the hell did 3 guys walk up to me? I know I look crazy. My shoes don't even match my top right now. So, I say all this to say, if you are not in Target on a weekly basis, how do you expect to find your man? Like, and these aren't average looking guys. I'm talking about like fine ass guys. Now, if you ask me if they look better than Chris, the answer is obviously not. But these are decent looking guys. I'm like, oh shit, Target is where it's at. So, get off your ass and get in the field.
Ladies, if y'all want to know where older men at, they in Target at 9:43 p.m. specifically, just shopping. Fine, too.
Please tell me where the men are. Like, I don't mean just a male. I mean actual men who were raised to be a gentleman, who treat women like they should, young, old, doesn't matter. Where are y'all? I just watched an old lady at Target, put her stuff in her car, and load all her groceries out of the buggy, put them in the car, and it is pouring down rain, and it is freezing cold. I mean, cold to me. I mean, it's 36 degrees outside. I watched 3 men walk past this lady and not even bat an eye. Like, didn't even care the fact that she's not only elderly and having a hard time anyways, the fact that she's out in the rain, freezing cold rain, having to do it herself. Now, you may be asking, why didn't I help? I have 3 small children. It's not that easy just to leave 3 small kids in a vehicle down the parking lot. But I definitely would have. But I just don't understand what happened to the men. I mean, I don't know. Help restore some faith in men. Like, chivalry is not dead. I will never believe that it is. Come on, guys. We got to do better.
Where are the husbands, future husbands in Target looking for their wives? Because I'm here. And the aisles are empty.
Where are the men? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, where you at? I done been to the gym. I done been to Target. I done been everywhere. Like, where are you? Where do you be at? Where do y'all be at? Where's the man? Where's the man that want wives? Like, where are you? Where you looking at? Because obviously you're not looking over here. Like, what's wrong? Like, where do we find men at? Like, where?
So I was in the flower shop yesterday buying myself some flowers. And these 2 men walked past, and one of them was like, "Can you buy me some flowers?" And I turned back and I looked, because I'm like, huh? Like, you cannot be talking to me. When I turned around, this man proceeded to say, "Please, can you buy me some flowers?" It's National Women's Month, for 1. 2, you are a grown man. Why are you asking me to buy you flowers? I don't even know you. Can you buy my flowers? And you're asking me to buy you flowers? Like, where are the men? Where are the men? That made me so mad yesterday. I had to talk about it today.
People sometimes ask me how far I think men are behind in the world we're trying to create, or they ask like how long I think it will take them to catch up. Like, I am still on the daily devastated by men's lack of care, concern, and activism for women. I've done activism my entire adult life since my early 20s, starting with like criminal justice reform, environmental activism, animal rights, BLM, Palestine, ICE protests, you name it. I've probably done it. Various forms and in various roles. And there are usually men there. There are more women, but there are usually men there. But man, when I went to the women's marches, it was just women and a couple men that were dragged there by their wives. And often when I go to these protests, they'll try to be inclusive to other causes aside from the one that you're there for. You'll go to an animal rights march and they'll mention, Palestine, trans rights, gay rights, immigrant rights. But you know what they don't do? Mention women. Largely, women are the group that are left out. Not always, but more commonly than not. With everything coming out about the Epstein files, which should validate everything that these men have heard in their lives by women that are close to them, after everything that happened with Me Too, after women losing bodily autonomy, after women like literally dying because of denial of access to reproductive health care. Like, where are they? Like, where is the men's march for women's rights? Because men like to couch it as like, oh, it's a woman's issue. It's their lives. But every one of our issues are caused by men. They're men's issues. Men need to be the ones taking the lead and trying to provide safety and protection to women, legally, practically, politically. But they act like it's none of their business. Well, I'm not a woman, I can't be there, but you're also not Palestinian, and you're also not an immigrant, and you fight for those groups. I know there will be men in the comments that are like, typical white woman wanting to be centered over all of these people who are suffering more. And let me be clear, I've never said women should be centered above these groups, but we should damn sure be included. The whole universe of oppressed people that are suffering in this moment in history, we deserve to be named and fought for. I don't think men are thinking about it and then thinking like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I think it doesn't even occur to them. That right there is why I think we are years or decades away from men catching up to where they need to be in order to build the future with us. This is why I always say women just need to walk in that direction and they'll catch up when they're ready. Because most of them don't even see us as people. Even the leftist men. The leftist men gleeful about the Epstein files because it gets them views and it's a way to like take down the top men. Not because they have any empathy for the victims. Not because they've ever so much as called a representative or signed a petition or gone to a march or done anything to protect women. Just a convenient tool for when you want to target higher ranking men or for when you want to distinguish yourself. It's like one of the good guys. You're like, oh, but look at all those bad guys. I'll talk about them now. It's going to be a long time before they're ready.
You guys are insufferable. That's why nobody wants to be around you. I know you guys probably don't think that's the answer, but you're insufferable. Y'all don't live up to a man's standards half the time. But y'all want a man to check all the y'alls. You're not. I understand activism and standing up for what's right. But you guys, y'all only care for standing up for what's right when it has to do with what you want. And it depends on how you define right.
Good men really aren't hard to find. They're just on the clock. Good men work, point blank. But if you're trying to catch them in between home and work, I'll give you a couple of spots you can look. Check in the sporting goods stores. They're at Academy, they're at Hibbett, they're at Dick's. They're looking at boats, they're looking at fishing poles, they're looking at punching bags. And yes, while you could find one or two of these men in the sections of Walmart and Target, they're not going to be there. Because usually what they're looking for is very specific and they don't carry it. The second place you need to look is gaming stores. Again, not the gaming section of Walmart, not the gaming section of Target, not even Best Buy. I'll say it like this. If these are the hottest spots for 2K and Call of Duty, don't go. And throw GameStop out of there too. I'm talking about the type of gaming store where you can get a Sega Genesis, a PS2, and a DVD box collection of your favorite old school TV show. I'm talking about the gaming stores with comic books. Speaking of comic books, Comic Cons and anime cons are very good places to meet these type of guys. Not every one of these guys are musty and creepy. Also, a lot more men are letting their nerd flag fly now. Go to the local donut shops early in the morning. Men that are getting ready for work, that's where they go. You can always find them at the gym or early morning in the grocery stores. And good men like to do late night grocery store runs, but they like to get in and get out. Plus, if you go late at night, which you probably won't because you're a homebody, you're going to end up at home. You're probably going to come across one of the weirdos you don't really want to deal with. But yeah, make sure you consistently frequent these places because good men need to see you multiple times. The more familiar you come, the better. Let me know if any of this helped.
Single men in your 30s, I need you. I really, really need you. I have a single cousin who's 35, and when I tell you she is actively trying to meet people, she is not someone who's just sitting on her butt and like, hopefully he just comes to my door and then it's magical and we get married. No. We're actively on those dating apps, and guess what? I don't think you are. I don't know where you all are because the guys that are on there, not so good. And the ones that look promising never respond. So it's like, are you even opening your apps anymore? I get it. Online dating is exhausting, but like, how are we doing this if we're not online dating? Like, tell us where to go. Like, do we need to go to a dog park? I have dogs she can borrow. We can meet some guys at some dog parks. Are we going to Costco? Do we need to be like open to just, straightforward at a grocery store? Because I'm like, y'all are, working your butts off, 9-to-5s or whatever, right? Are you guys just in your house hibernating? Like, where are you? We want to find you. So please, can you tell me where you are? How do I get in contact with you? Because do I have a good woman for you? And we are struggling over here trying to find you. So help us understand. What are you guys doing? How are you guys dating? Like, are you even dating? Or what's going on? Please help.
Girls, we gotta talk. I don't want to have an absolute distaste for men anymore. I feel like it's taking a lot of the positive energy that I have in my life. I would be the happiest person ever if men didn't exist. A little exaggerating, obviously, because I am attracted to men and I would like to marry a man. But every day I'm just a man. I hear it on the news. I see it on social media. A man is just like, why are you doing that? Why are you being that way? Why are you like that? Why are you thinking that way? Why are you treating her that way? Why are you acting this way? Why are you doing this? And I'm just like, gosh, why can't you guys meet me halfway? I'm not saying be perfect like women. I don't want to hear. I know women aren't perfect, but you know what I'm trying to say? And it's just a little bit exhausting for me waking up every day and it's like, oh, what did they do today? And so here's my question. I'm 50 seconds in. I haven't gotten to the point. Where do all the good men hang out? What are all the good men doing? How do I find and associate myself with the good men? My thesis is that they're snatched up. They get snatched up real quick. As soon as there's a good man, the women are like, ah! Lock him up, seal him off. Solitary confinement. You are not gonna get, So that's my theory, is that's where all the good men are. They're not outside for sure. But just for everyone else, like, where are the good men? I think I need to be enveloped and surrounded by good men. I just don't know where they're at, where they hang out. Are they on social media? Do they hang out at the beach? Are they golfing? Are they reading a book at a library? What are they doing? And I think if I surround myself with good, solid men, I will have obviously a different outlook on men. But honestly, I am surrounded by men, just like your average man. Am I making sense? I don't know. I just woke up today tired of it all. I'm tired of the men. I'm tired of it all.
Where are all the good men? You need more than one? Well, I need options, a pool of people to choose from. Oh, so we're shopping for men now. I just want to be able to choose wisely. A net catches more bees with honey. What does that even mean? You don't need a bigger pool, you need a better signal. Right now, your energy is saying, where are they? Why aren't they here yet? Instead of becoming the person who attracts the right one. So it's about me again. It's always about you. So then what do? Shift your energy from scarcity and desperation to high value and self-trust. At that point, you won't even need all the options because the right one will come to you.
Where's all the men? Because my phone is dry. DMs is quiet, and my spirit is so freaking tired. Every time I find one, he either healing, unavailable, or not even looking for nothing serious. Only ones checking on me is Cash App, Amazon, or DoorDash. Is that my order? Everybody 45 still talking about I'm working on myself. The ones online got 6 kids, 3 baby mamas, and still talking about I want a family one day. The only strong men I see nowadays is lifting weight and not responsibility. Because if I hear one more time, I'm a good dude. And you don't even pay your own cell phone bill. You know what? Dating right now, you know how it feels for me? Like dumpster diving with hope. All I ask for is communication. Like, what the fuck? You doing too much. No, sir. You're doing too little. You know, the ones I meet, they want a woman built like a fantasy. And they a fucking liability.
A lot of these modern women really have wasted their time. They wasted their youth. They've been ran through, unfortunately, and you hate to say it. Like, you guys, I know y'all like to trash men, but you guys have not been as disciplined as you would like to think that you are. And that's what men want. If you want somebody that's going to be extremely disciplined, then don't you think that you should be disciplined yourself? Instead of giving me excuses as to why you didn't do some of the things that you were supposed to do?
For my job, I occasionally have to go to Home Depot to pick up some stuff for my employees. And I'm going to go in there and pretend to look lost. I'm really, really bad at pretending I'm stupid. Funny thing is, I know exactly what aisle in Bay I'm going to, but I'm so excited for the flowers. JK, I actually don't know where I'm going. Cool. Ugh, I remember picking out a butcher's block for my ex-boyfriend's house. I did way too many wife duties for that man. Bust. I don't think there's a man in there under 50 right now.
We have to stop it again. All right, 12-7.
Imagine, instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing, you out here messing around on the clock.
Maybe I could find a man in here. Anybody? You know, you never know. Home Depot might be a really good place to meet a guy. I'm gonna check it in. It'll give me a reason to start shaving my legs. Ain't no here. Where's all the brawny men? All these construction workers, these hot men with their big muscles. Ain't nobody here.
Hear this, but all of the men be at Home Depot, okay? I done seen about 10 men within the last 2 minutes All of them look like they some good men too, because they look like they know how to fix some shit and they got some money. And it's a Saturday. If you was a man at Home Depot on a Saturday, that means he got some shit he finna go fix. And we want a Mr. Fix It. Yeah, all of the ladies, the men are out at Home Depot. I'm telling y'all, if you're looking for a man, get cute. Put on a little, little outfit like that, like nothing too much, and come to Home Depot and act like you're looking for some shit.
Go ahead with your lies, sir. Go ahead with your lies. Stop painting women a facade of a picture that's just literally false. It's not true. The reality of it is, it doesn't matter where good women go to find a husband. I can go into Home Depot and very much be prepared to love and give all to a man. And guess what's going to happen? It's not guaranteed that that man is going to see her nor pick her. 9 times out of 10, a lot of men have unhealed work to do where they have eyesight but no vision. There's a lot of marriages and men that have settled for women. A lot of marriages that are unhealthy. A lot of men that are literally not happy in their marriage. So at this point, it doesn't matter whether that woman is fully prepared to be a wife, fully prepared to love you, fully prepared to serve you. She could be in shape. She could be, she got a routine. She got a healthy lifestyle. She keeps her nails done. That woman could be heaven sent, literally. Every man's dream. And the sad reality of it is, women still have to wait for men to pick them. I guarantee you that if God gave the authority for women to pick their husband or to marry the husband, many of you single men would literally be married. There would literally be way more married men than there will be single men, because women know what they want. A lot of men just play over it. So it really doesn't matter. So again, stop painting this facade of a picture, because women are finally catching on. And I know me, I'm late. I just got here, but thank God I've arrived. Shouts out to God. That's what I'm going to give all my love to God. That's just, you can't lose that way. You just can't lose. Bye.
But you're not going to be every man's dream. Because at that point, modern women's attitude is going to be so bad. It's going to be prideful. And they're going to ruin any type of leverage that they had with a man.
They said come to Home Depot if you want to find a man. So here I go. See what it is. I've been practicing looking like a dancer in distress. So can you get that for me? I can't reach it. Granted, I'm only 5'1", so I can't reach it anyway. But I got a cart that's really loud so people can hear me coming.
So I did a TikTok on meeting men at Home Depot, and apparently someone got the memo.
Okay, I found out girls are coming to Home Depot to meet a man, so I'm gonna be here all day.
I look fly in they jacket. The way you drop makes me wanna pop. He's a man, wanna pop. If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it. Girl, indeed, I can run it.
I don't know about you ladies, but I am so sick of the dating apps, and I just really want to find my husband in person this year. So welcome to the first episode of Finding My Husband in Home Depot. Typically, I wait for a guy to approach me, but I think we're going to increase our chances of having some conversations organically if I ask at least one man every single time I go to Home Depot a question. Now that I'm a homeowner, I feel like I have a lot of questions, and these men maybe can give me some answers. Let's go. Okay, we're about to hit Fleming. I feel like we're gonna find a cute guy over here. Should get this gardening hat. I haven't seen any cute guys yet. There was one. I was like, okay, he's cute, but I think he's married. I saw a ring. I'm just gonna awkwardly stand around the flooring since I need to do flooring, and just see if someone approaches me. Pretty much all the men here right now are like in their 50s, so maybe I need to come back in the morning. I don't know. Where are the men?
I went into Home Depot like this, covered in paint, head to toe, even my hands, right? I have never been hit on more in my life. I got asked if I was married 4 times, literally walked into a lane and everyone stopped and looked at me and was just like trying to get my number. I got escorted to the bathroom. This one man was like, oh, I love a working woman. And I said, what, so you can take my money? But anyway, that's another thing. And even when I dress up, you know, do your hair, makeup, looking good, I don't get that type of attention. They might look and stuff like that, but I mean, this was insane. Insane. So is the, what, like, ladies, get you some painted clothes, you know, look real bummy, cause, you know, yeah. Does it matter? It don't matter. Merlin is shaking his head. It don't matter. It don't matter.
A man can still see her hair. He can still see her face. I mean, you guys, sometimes modern women are so superficial. They're so superficial that you can't look and see what they actually look like.
Tell me what it takes to get you feeling alive. Tell me how to show you what's a beautiful life. I'll do anything to pull you into the light.
Excuse me.
Everything will change when
Yep.
you open your eyes.
I'm trying to hang a picture, like a large picture.
Okay.
Can you help me find the things that I need?
Yes, you're right on. Don't you realize how like we are? Open up your heart,
It's like 20 by 36.
Okay, so this book right here should hold.
It doesn't have a wire. Can I get a wire?
No.
I can't put a wire on it? On the back?
Yes. Hanging wire. And you're going to need a set of offset clips.
Thank you.
What do you guys think about, because back in the day, I met a guy at Home Depot.
Oh, already so hot.
Home Depot's kind of a spot.
Wait, what aisle?
Oh, he was outside asking for work. No, I'm just kidding. He worked for the power tool company, and he was doing like an exhibit selling power tools.
Okay, so
Cowboy
he
Carl.
was a
He was really
liaison.
hot. He had like been fat, and so he was like hot with stretch marks. His mom came into town. When I met his mom, he was like, "Mom, she used to be a go-go dancer." I was like, "Why are you telling your mom that part?" I was also a special ed teacher.
Oh my god.
I was just like, this is so weird. And she was like, you were? I was like, oh my god.
Sometimes you have to go to Home Depot to find a man. When a man is ready for marriage, I like to say his light switch is on. So that's why I'm by the light switches. It's honestly like a mating call. Where is he? It's looking bleak. I'm taking one to go. There's other aisles.
Depot. You said we're going to Home Depot? Hold on. Let me get ready.
So you all told me that I should go to Home Depot and try to pick up men. Well, look where we are. Currently at Home Depot. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's go see.
We just got in Home Depot and so far, nothing. Not a damn man in sight. Well, my dad was wrong. You can't find men at Home Depot. They don't sell them there.
We are at the Home Depot to find ourselves a man. We can do this. Option number 1. She's embarrassed about option number 1, so she's running away from me. Option 2. Option number 3, straight ahead. I like it. He's thick. He's that thick boy. Option 5.
Hey guys, it's day 11 of me trying to find my future husband, and today we're in Home Depot. This is an outfit, a cute little dress. So yeah, let's see what we can find. I told y'all that I'm really shy. Y'all, this location is so quiet today. There's literally nobody here. This is a new location that I came to because I've been listening to y'all comments. So y'all let me know what location y'all want me to come to next. Yeah, but they said I could find my future husband here. Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, all right. I'll just keep looking. It's too quiet today. Like literally nobody here. One person right there, but normally it's like so crowded. But all right, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow. Y'all told me to come to Home Depot. Y'all miss me here, so we'll be back tomorrow.
All right, I've had some cocktails. Pull in. There's a Home Depot here. I'm looking cute. Should I go find a man?
Are looking for a man, go to Home Depot. I was just telling somebody this. I told somebody this literally 3 days ago. I said, if you're looking for the type of man that's going to be like naturally, well, I would just say like a leader and stuff like that, go to Home Depot because y'all, I'm finna do a project to my house or whatever. And I needed some stuff from Home Depot. Y'all see I got my gloves, bought them there. I was like, shit, I'm gonna buy me some gloves. So yeah, when I tell you I was approached by 3 men, like, like what you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you about to fix? One man even offered to come and help me do the project. But I declined because no, I'm just not in the mood for men. Like I just said, I'm just not in the mood like that for, maybe another time. But yes, I said no. But it was a nice gesture. And then, he even helped me find the gloves or whatever. Because he seen me looking like a damsel in distress. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, he was like, what you looking for? And I was like, you work here? And he was like, no, I don't work here. But he was like, I can help you. I was like, how you know everything else? He's like, because I come here all the time. I was like, ooh. So yes. If you want a man, go to Home Depot. Okay? A good man. Well, we don't know if they're going to be good, but at least they can help you fix some shit.
Well, I think the flippant attitude that you guys have is what's ultimately going to lead you guys down the path of destruction. Maybe later. That's what you're going to continue to say until later's here. And now you have no option.
I guess she had the same idea. Let's see if you can pick up a guy at Home Depot. Except she looks cute and I'm very mad.
Idiot. I don't see no men. Nothing to see him in the house. Nope. Somebody lying. I'm just looking where they will be. Yeah.
I am so sick and tired of women policing other women. The other day, I was scrolling on Reels and I came across this mom who was flexing how she got into shape 4 months postpartum. And instead of the top comments being, "Congrats, that's awesome," the top comments were, "This is setting unrealistic expectations for mothers." We said we wanted like a slutty, fun pop star. And then Sabrina Carpenter gave us just that. And everyone was like, you actually set women back 100 years. Similarly with Victoria's Secret, everybody shamed them because they weren't inclusive enough. And then y'all complain that the shows aren't what they used to be. Why do we expect and force people to pander to our insecurities as women? I have never once been upset or offended by a woman describing herself as beautiful or saying, "I know I'm pretty." I have never once felt offended or even weird in the slightest if a woman describes her body as petite or small or skinny around me, because I know that that's not an attack on me. If, God willing, I ever have kids, do I think my body will snap back in 4 months? Probably not, knowing me. I don't really like working out. Will I ever look like a Victoria's Secret angel? No, I'm 5 feet tall. But that's kind of the point. Mediocrity is not inspirational. You getting upset that you think hypothetically another girl would be more desirable to men than you is extremely male-centered and misogynistic, and it gets in the way of sisterhood. Your job is to not compare yourself to other women, okay? Your job is to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, and I know that might sound cringy, and I know maybe that's overused, but it's true. Another woman's beauty does not take away from yours. Another woman's sensuality does not take away from your sensuality. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for holding my sisters in Christ accountable, but it has to come from a place of love, okay? Not from a place of insecurity. I love you guys a lot. Bye.
So my ex got me a Valentine's Day gift. Let's open it together. I haven't opened it. It's a little heavy, so I kind of have high hopes. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, I already took out the tissue paper, but let's see. Let's grab it. There's like a big thing on the top. Okay, period. Notebook. I mean, I like notebooks. Okay. It has this like, why do I low-key fuck with this? I mean, it's giving. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, this is my favorite perfume. I love this perfume. Oh my gosh. Stop. What? Why does he want me so bad, y'all? Tell me why. Face mask. Okay, period. Stitch face mask. I fuck with that. Latex free. I'm allergic to latex. Okay. I don't know what. Maybe he's promoting no kids. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. It's open. Pregnancy test. Okay. 2 more things. A perfume that I left at his house. There's nothing in it. Okay.
I don't know if modern women know that they don't have to post these videos. Like at all.
I have a theory that's obviously been unproven, but it's this. For the girls out there who are so okay never getting married or never having children, I think that has a lot to do with the way in which you grew up. Because I was thinking about this a little bit earlier today, and I was like, probably the reason why I feel so good being on my own and I don't feel the pressure to get in a relationship or really ever have children is because I grew up with parents who at the dinner table, the topic of conversation was never whether or not I had a boyfriend. It was what I was doing in my personal life. My goals, my dreams, playing soccer, things like that. It wasn't until that I got to college and even high school, I feel feel like, that I noticed when I would go to my friends' houses, their parents cared more about my dating life than my own parents did. And I was like, this is so interesting, because the pressure to settle down and have kids, I feel like a lot of times comes from other women, number one, but your parents, number two. If you had parents growing up who that was the topic of conversation, that was what they wanted for you, you begin to start internalizing that. And I think the reason that I'm so like, I don't really care, anyone who comes into my life is going to be an added bonus, is because I grew up with parents who like drilled that into my brain.
I think it's just a question. Like sitting at the dinner table. So how's your love life? Or you dating anybody new? No, ma'am. No, sir. Oh, wow. Okay. Are you interested in anybody? just dinner table conversation.
So if you're on my Facebook, then you saw a post that I put last weekend about Home Depot going to be my new hangout because there are cute guys at Home Depot. And not only are they cute, but they're handy. Or they're not handy, but they care enough about their home that they're buying stuff to have someone do it. Either way, it's a win-win. But last weekend I was looking rough as hell because I had been working around the house. So I would stop, run to Home Depot, get what I needed, go back. Today, not happening. I mean, I do have on last night's makeup, and I do have on gym clothes, and I didn't brush my hair. But maybe I can find a boyfriend. I'm so excited. Stay tuned.